Because you know that classic little canvas sneaker? Usually it has laces, and even if it doesn't, it's usually a completely flat shoe, lacks any support. These are brand new today. They're called the Harmony Petal. You slide right in, and what you're sliding into is that incredible footbed that's fully removable from Revitalign. So let me take you through the colors, and then we'll chat with Lara, who brings us Revitalign today. These are brand new, $70 and $17.50 to get them home. The first shade is this really nice tan, so great neutral, and it does match the outsole, so it's a little more of a monochromatic look. That's tan. And then we also have this blue. This blue almost has a touch of green undertone to it, a little ocean blue-like. That's blue. Here's the black, and you could see all of them have this really great kind of almost like oversized linen-like texture to them. That's the black choice. Here's that pretty pink. And then we also have it in, I love this moss green. How stinking cute and fun for summer is this color. It's A693. 898 is going to be your item number. But Lara Sapuzio is joining us. She is one of our brand experts for Revitalign. She works really closely with the Revitalign team. What a day.
What a day. Happy Mother's Day. Congrats on the race. I know you've been living in your Revitalign.
I love Revitalign because really of that orthotic support.
Right.
You know, and even if you're somebody that likes, listen, I like to wear my high heels, don't get me wrong, but then I always go back to a Revitalign shoe.
Or even if you don't run, right?
Oh, exactly.
Or aren't a super exerciser. This supports everyone. It's universal.
Because it's an orthotic, yes, but it's also for people that don't need orthotics. How does that happen in the footbed?
I love when people don't think they need orthotics. I didn't either 20 years ago.
Sure.
And now I'm paying for the damage of wearing all those heels in the workforce way back when. But it is all about the footbed. This is why all Revitalign is APMA approved. This is why you are going to get the utmost in comfort from this easy slip-on Mules sneaker. It's all about what's inside. It's that heel cupping. It's that universal arch support that requires no break in time, and that beloved metatarsal dome right here. I think we have a graphic or an animation that we can look at that really walks you through what you're getting with all Revitalign.
Yeah, it's subtle. Some people refer to it as the bump. But it's so good. So here's that deep heel cup.
Yeah, so you get that deep heel cup that's going to cradle and align your foot with every step. And then that universal arch support, medial and lateral, so inside as well as outer arch support. We're hugging your entire foot, all of your arches. And that beloved metatarsal dome, Allie, that's represented here in green. It's just this little bump you didn't even know you needed. It relieves stress and strain from the ball of your foot, allowing your toes to move freely. In this great thermal graphic, you can really see the difference between what you're getting with a Revitalign full contact comfort footbed on the right, where you see all that rich coloration, the blues and the greens. That's where you're getting support. That's where you're getting relief of stress and strain, versus what you have on the left-hand side, which is a typical flat footbed. If you think about that traditional flat little inexpensive sneaker you slip into, that's like walking on a tightrope. You don't have support. You don't have that arch support or that heel cupping. So we want you to have what Revitalign provides, which is heel-to-toe support and comfort. Lots of highs and lows, like our feet are supposed to have.
The blue right here is already a fan favorite. Let me take you through the colors, because this is such an easy sneaker to style. You want to crack the code on Laura's outfit or Lara's outfit, how you do the skirt and the cute little top with a sneaker. This is the one. Plus, it's really easy to slide in, so it almost becomes that like keep it by the back door, side door. This is the tan. That's going to be your most monochromatic choice. Blue is that fan favorite. It almost has a
sea foam?
Yes, a little aqua blue.
It reminds me of a pink color that I've painted in my house.
It's like that jewelry box color where there's like a little bit of green, almost like a robin's egg.
And the textile is so pretty. It's got highs and lows and really does give a lot of interest.
And then we do have a black sneaker. I like that this one is almost like a charcoal heather gray.
Yes.
Because you're seeing more highs and lows, and then the white outsole. Now pink is also taking the lead.
So pretty.
Also works as a great neutral.
I agree.
Pink like this in that lighter shade is a great way to mix in color without it ever taking away from your outfit.
It would look great with olive. It would look great with navy. Of course, it's going to go great with white. It's going to go great with denim.
Moss, though.
And that screams spring, summer.
I love the moss. It is so fun. So if you're shopping for the blue or the pink, it's brand new today. We do have sizes in this one, medium and wide widths. Whole and half sizes as well. But it gives you that look of that great, you know, canvas, you know, sneaker But with the footbed, that's Revitalign. And, you know, we think about on Mother's Day, I think about some of the best advice my mom ever gave me. And it was always about choosing the right shoes, Lara.
She's right.
Right?
She's right.
When I was younger, I'd kind of roll my eyes. I was like, but I want to wear the such and such. Like,
So
I didn't
did
care.
I. So,
but
yeah.
then you feel the difference because from the ground up, it's not just about foot comfort. It's about the whole body.
It is, and I was talking about it with Pat earlier. Like, we talk about wellness is a big buzzword, right? And we talk about, you know, the exercise and activity and our diet and nutrition. But one of the easiest things that you can do for yourself is to take care of your feet and take care of yourself from the ground up.
Crystal looks so cute.
Wear a smart shoe.
Do you think these run really true to size for somebody that hasn't worn Revitalign?
I do. Whole and half sizes, no break-in time. This is just that easy slip-on mule style sneaker. And Allie, it's also washable. So what gets better than that? Right? Especially with this white outsole and some of the lighter colors.
Should I just take the footbed out?
You don't have to, but you can.
Okay.
Just air dry it. But you can, I would put it in a zipper bag. I like my little like lingerie zipper bag.
Yeah, like a mesh bag.
Yep, I would put it in there. If you want to take the footbeds out and do it separate, that's fine.
can.
You don't have to. Just put them in the little zipper bag, wash them, air dry them. This is a great one. You've got
I always
that great
love when we do our customer events because I can't tell you how many times women come up to me and they have their Revitalign shoes on. And it's because when you have days that you're on your feet for a while, that you've got to maybe go from the parking lot to the grocery store, all the miles in the store, right? And then maybe you're going to pop by the garden store and pick up some new plants for your planters. This is the shoe that you want to wear. If you got to take the dog for a walk, this is the shoe you're putting on. You're taking the grandkids to the park. Moss is fun. Right, it's a great green. Pink has been a fan favorite, so if you want to make sure you get your size, order in this show. Black is what Crystal was wearing. You order true to size, you've got 30 days. Then we have the blue, which is another popular color, and the tan. So that 30 days, you've got 30 days, try it on at home. If you don't love it, you can send it back. And if you realize, oh gosh, I needed a different size, free exchanges too. So that's super easy to do. $17.50 on our very first brand new to start our show.
I love it.
Okay, you look really cute today.
Well,
but
thank
I
you.
was kind of having fun